We got a lot of catching up to do.
Me, yo, Janelle, when's the next episode? I'm like, yo, guys, it's coming out.
Coming.
It be coming. Punted.
Season Rookies! Yay!
Welcome to Season Rookies Podcast. My name is Prez.
Jay.
And Nelly.
And we are
Season Rookies.
Wow, you remember your name,
For those that know. All right, so, it's been a good season so far. First weekend, pretty eventful. Let's go with the top three, like three people that maybe have impressed you so far in week one.
Week one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Week one.
You really want me to start?
Throw us one.
Dwight Howard. You guys can hate all you want.
I'm not hating. No one's
First
hating. No one's
game,
hating. Go ahead.
19 rebounds. Yeah, Jomo's hating over
No
there.
one's
Okay,
hating.
okay.
He
No.
doesn't matter, though. He's not on the podcast.
And what's funny is that I didn't pick him because I figured you'd pick him. So that's why I didn't pick
Dwight
him.
Howard, 19 rebounds. First game. He had struggled the second game, but that was against Philly, so he didn't need to play well anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Then last night, another 11, double-double.
Hmm.
That's all they need. And now the Hawks, I'm telling you, 3-0.
That struggle
They're
again.
going to win the East or they're coming second. They're finishing ahead of the Raptors for sure. Now that we have a
It's been
real
like
center.
That struggle against Philly though.
Struggle
Embiid?
against Philly.
Oh, Howard. You say struggle against Philly. He's
Yeah,
about
he's
against
struggling against
Embiid.
Philly. Yeah.
Who's the other big man? Okafor? No,
He didn't play.
He didn't play.
He didn't play.
Who's the other one?
Noel didn't play.
Noel. Oh,
None of those guys played.
so why do you struggle against Philly?
Oh, it doesn't matter. They won by 20 something.
I get it, but we're not talking about the team. We're talking about Dwight Howard.
Yeah. He'll have his nights where he might not.
Like
up
like Terrence
20.
Ross. Terrence Ross.
Okay, no. Dwight Howard's way better than Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross never has a night, let alone anything. He just sucks. Terrence Ross. Can we stop
So
talking about that guy?
I want to bring up Mr. Whiteside.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just very impressed with him. Now, I guess, first of all, he's on my fantasy team, so I'm kind of biased here. But, no, like, I kind of figured that he would have a good start, and I think he's going to have to lead Miami. His performance individually is doing well, but he's going to have to be that leader, and I think a franchise player. So, yeah, I want to shout out to Whiteside.
Yeah, he's getting a lot more
That's your
opportunities.
guy.
That is my
Been your guy.
Oh, is
day
he?
one. Oh yeah,
I
from
didn't know
day
that.
one.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Oh
That's
yeah.
his guy.
Yeah, he's more
Yeah.
minutes, more time. I think with Bosch not playing, I think people are going to see his full potential this season. So, yeah.
I'm going with T.J. Warren from Phoenix.
I watched him last night.
He last year, halfway through, I guess he broke his foot and he's out for the rest of the season. And in Phoenix right now, rebuilding his process, and he's getting mad minutes. And he just went off this week. Averaged like 16 points. Boards were there. He looks like he's about ready to, turn the corner. And the thing is, his pedigree, like he's been from college. Like he was the ACC Player of the Year. You figure like it's the right situation for him. And I think this year, so far, he's like really impressive. And
Booker's struggling too.
surprisingly.
I don't know. It's weird. Maybe he'll take over now. So, my next guy. This is a funny one. Rudy Gay.
Wow.
Rudy Gay.
Wow.
I don't care what anybody says. The man is clutch. And Jomo, don't be shaking your head over there. I think I brought this up last week. We were out to eat.
Okay.
We went to pulled up some stats, and I was like, oh, who's the clutchest player in the last 10 years in the NBA? You know who's number one? Yeah.
Not Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay.
You're lying.
Nobody in the world thinks he is.
Of course not.
No.
I mean, why would
Nobody.
you?
Especially Raptor fans who just
Yeah.
wanted him out
Yeah.
immediately.
Of course.
Well, he was like Hidu, Turkoglu when he was here.
Right.
Turkoglu before in Orlando was great. Came to Toronto and he just left his game in the States. Same
He
deal.
left the game in Turkey.
He crossed at the border. TSA was like, give me your talent.
Anyway, so why I'm bringing up Rudy Gay is because A, he's already averaging over 20 a game in the first 3 games. And because B, he's a free agent this summer and he's been in the news for where he's going to go, what's he going to do, So,
I'll give Rudy Gay this. He's not a franchise player.
no.
In a big three situation, he could be like a good third option
Very
somewhere.
good third option.
And he could be like Chris Bosh was to the
Yeah.
Miami.
So watch him to be traded maybe mid-season if the Kings are out of it.
That team's about to blow up if you get rid of Rudy Gay, because then DeMarcus Cousins, he's the next one who
Yeah, but you're not
doesn't.
going to re-sign Rudy Gay
True.
at 30 years old.
No, you want to resign him.
So
I want to bring up this man here who is looking like a young ting, like he's back in his rookie years, Dwayne Wade. Yo, I'm sorry, man. Those three, I'm shocked because
Stop the show. Stop the show.
No, I gotta bring him up because I didn't really think that he would do much. I'll tell you the truth. I thought it'd be mostly a Butler, Rondo. Like, I gave Wade no. Like, I didn't really care. I know you're right. I know you're right.
He's just sick. He's just
You
sick.
were
He does
right,
not-
but I'm just saying, like, Perez, you called it, and I'm like, I was very shocked at what he's doing. The Bulls are looking mighty fine. They're gelling. Like the three are, yeah. So, wow.
Yeah. Mind you, like the whole MVP thing, I still
He's
stick
not
with
MVP.
it. He's not MVP
At all,
but a lot of people are written him off. Like,
Yeah, I think most of us did.
At the way he ended the season last year in Miami, he was pretty much like a candidate for like putting his team on his back and carrying them. He still has it in him, and yes, he's creeping like pretty much over the hill of his career. But what he's doing this year, last week I could see, is he's shooting a lot more and he's going to line a lot less. And I know the whole flash and getting to line was his thing, but like Jordan has to find a ways later in your career, you have to have your game evolve to where your body is. And I think that's where Wade is right now. He realizes, okay, I can't be slashing all the time. I'm not saying he can keep up this 3-point percentage that he's doing because he's at a phenomenal rate. But just the fact that he knows enough to say, you know what, this is where I am in my career. He's taking them and he's hitting them. That leadership is there. And yeah, I agree. I think.
Yeah, they're Bulls. Without people. Damn.
What are you gonna say, Dwayne Wade?
No.
He's not gonna speak it.
All right, let's move on.
I'm going with Pascal Siakam.
Oh, that's even worse. Go back to Dwayne Wade. Go back to Dwayne Wade. I don't want to hear this.
Okay, what about him?
Oh man, this guy for the past week. Forget the offensive. I'm not even looking at that. I'm looking at just him as a player. He seems like he has a very high basketball IQ. His defense for his size at 6'9", he's very agile. He looks like he can guard the 2, 3, or 4. On the Raptors right now, the only person who can really do that right now is DeMar Carroll.
Yes.
And I'm going to go with arguably as the season progresses, I could see him doing I don't want to say a better job, DeMar Carroll, because DeMar Carroll has a lot more years of defense. But in that DeMar Carroll range, that's where Siakam is. I seen when Morris when he's playing Detroit, and Morris was some kind of cut to the lane, and just a defense at his size, 6'9", he had him chest to chest. He didn't reach in with his hands, body to body, and I was just like, this guy really is like a defensive specialist. And when I watch, he's like my favorite Raptor right now. When I'm watching Raptor games, I'm not watching for Lowry and DeRozan. I'm watching for Siakam. He's playing 15 minutes. Those 15 minutes are amazing. So I'm gonna shout him out.
I'm not.
Alrighty then.
Any Raptor doesn't get a shout out from me ever on their show or any show. Okay. My other guy is Avery Bradley.
Ooh.
Nice.
He said he wanted to be Defensive Player of the Year. Probably not going to happen.
No.
However, he'll probably be on the first team because
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard's forever.
Yeah.
Kawhi.
You'll be in the conversation.
And he's actually scoring too. He's number 2 option pretty much on that team, and he's playing like 40 minutes a game.
Yeah,
he's
he's a lot of
guarding the
minutes
best
right
player
now.
on the other team. He's like everywhere. He can score. He can defend. He can hit threes. He can drive the lane. He can kick it out for assists. Like he's doing work. So he's really impressed me.
I concur, man. Solid. Mine, I'm sorry, you're going to hate this, Jay, but mine is DeRozan.
Oh,
And the reason why I'm shouting him out is because I feel like DeRozan, I don't know about you, but like his swagger is different. Like he just walks, he acts like, I don't know if it's the money in his pocket. I think, but DeRozan has a confidence this season I've never seen in my life, ever. And I did think that him getting paid is just making him fueling his drive to really be the best player. When I like last night's game, like in the fourth quarter, how he demanded the ball, how he was asking for the ball. It's like a kind of like a black mamba, like give me the ball. Like he was very much like, I'm the leader, I'm gonna win this game, and I love that. So I was kind of surprised about his paycheck, but now that he's got paid and now that he's playing the last 3 games, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Yeah.
We'll see what Kent Bazemore has to say about that.
DeRozan put up big numbers. I'm not. To be honest with you, I'm still not I'm not sold.
I am.
Sold?
I'm not sold.
I'm saying like his vibe, like the energy is different on the court, man. Like I feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Feel it.
No. Yeah.
First week, his first game, 40 points he dropped, yo.
Yeah. He's
That's
putting
crazy. As a Raptor, never happened before.
Here's what I
Speaking
do.
of that, oh sorry, go ahead.
No, you
go
go.
ahead. Go ahead.
It's one thing about DeRozan. I do see, and Raptors have had some close games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not convinced in a close game situation.
You can hit that shot.
He's that dude. I'm still not convinced. I think for,
Rudy Gay's that guy. Get him back. I was gonna say the 40 points was like the 5th highest this week.
No,
That
well,
was
I know.
crazy. Well,
yeah,
Anthony
well,
Davis had
in the
50, and then he had
Anthony-
45. Russell had 50 the other night.
Right.
Russell is beasting. Like,
Right.
this guy's on triple, double, triple. Like,
Yeah. Like, it was crazy.
Look
Like,
at the
I'm like, oh wow, DeRozan had
combo.
40.
like a Tim Hortons.
40
Tim
in
Hortons
his
gonna
first
get double.
game. Yeah, 40 in the first game.
He's ordering
Crazy.
coffee every night, yo. Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah.
4th highest or 5th highest.
My last one I have is Jeremy Lin.
Oh, why?
Mr. Lin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the whole Lin sanity
Mhm.
5 years ago should be done. We should not be. We
Not in
should.
Toronto, because
No.
when he plays in Toronto, like the entire place.
We should not be speaking about Jeremy Lin right now. 5 years later, after what he did in
Right.
insanity. Since he's in Brooklyn now, he's taken it's his team, and surprisingly, I mean, it's not like they're winning games, but one thing he is doing is when he has his own team, he's proving he's the same player he was during that whole Lin Sandy run.
Yeah, he's always been that guy.
What's this? His minutes.
Mm-hmm.
In New York, 27. Brooklyn, 30. About the same.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Field goal attempts, shot 11 back in New York, shooting 13 this year. So we'll call it about the same.
Mm-hmm.
44% in New York, 42% in Brooklyn. About the same. From 3, 32. This year, 33. Same. Assists, 6.2, 6.5. The same. And in New York, 14.6, 16.3. The same. He is the same guy that if you give him his
Maybe a
own
bit better
squad,
even.
maybe that's what I'm saying, with 5 years of NBA experience, just the thing that we're still talking about him on an NBA team where he's a starter and contributing and at the rate he is, he needs to be shout out.
Yeah, but he's on his crappy team.
The worst team. I think they're
True.
the Browns of the NBA.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. If Brooklyn wins a game, I want to know who. I cannot.
They already
Like,
won a game. They won their second game.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they already won a game.
yeah, they did.
beat,
Yeah.
oh, who they beat though?
I don't remember. Detroit. It was
I can't
they
remember.
won a
But they
game.
did, they
Oh
did.
yes,
They won their
I
second
remember.
game.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's balling. And when you give him his own team, something I kind of always recognize, his game is his game. And he's proving it. I don't think this is gonna be a flash in the pan week. I think we'll be at the end of the season still be
With the
saying, yeah,
same
Jeremy
stats,
Lin
yeah.
is doing his thing.
Mm-hmm. He's been pretty consistent.
Pro line.
Why are you looking at me like that, huh? Horrible.
So, anyone who hasn't heard, NBA, actually, so when we started the Raptors 20 years ago, part of the stipulation was the franchise had to stop betting for basketball. That was given by the league, David Stern. A little back and forth, and the Raptors or the franchise said, okay, yeah, we'll cut the basketball betting. And I guess whatever they lost in revenue from that, they put toward programs here for Toronto basketball. And what makes it interesting is what this is, it's back 20 years later. I don't think it's a coincidence you have Adam Silver, who's now the new commissioner. And with this new commissioner, it's really about money. Basketball, it's business, right?
It's
Like,
all
it's-
business to this
It's,
guy.
there's no coincidence. Like he comes in after Stern's gone, and then you have logos on jerseys being introduced.
Mhm.
You know, that's money. So having gambling, and especially with Nevada, Vegas now being, it's kind of like a taboo place. Now all of a sudden, now everyone wants to have their sports somehow affiliated with Nevada and
Yeah,
Vegas.
I noticed that. Yeah.
So now here we are, and the league said, okay, you can now bet in Canada on Pro Line. Some people see it as a good thing. Some people don't. You don't because
Odds are horrible. Don't do it. Just do it online. That's as simple as that.
Honestly, like I don't bet on games, so I can't really say if it's good or not. I think if you were someone that bet, I guess it would be a good thing because now you can bet on an additional sport. But I don't know, like basketball, there's so many games. I don't know. Like the odds are, it's weird because in basketball, like in football, there's one game each week. You betting on that, you can pretty much probably win more, I guess. But in basketball, there's so many factors and injuries and different things. Like you have to really be on top of everything to really bet on basketball like that in pro line.
Yeah.
I guess that's my philosophy on it.
So with this online betting period, well, actually, let's go pro line first. Pro line, guess how much they generate in Canada per year for
I
sports?
can only imagine.
It's in the millions.
10 mil.
I would say 50 mil.
300 million.
Wow.
Pro line?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
pro line?
Yeah. Okay. So the
That's
break.
on other sports, not basketball, right?
Oh yeah,
Of course,
this is just
everything.
all across the
everything.
board.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So of all professional sports, what would you say is number one?
Football.
Yeah, NFL.
Okay, you said football. You have to stipulate. Could be
NFL.
CFL. You know.
NFL,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, CFL. Clearly. Don't want to throw my money away.
So NFL, 85
The-
85 of the 300 million NFL.
Okay.
Second,
I'll say
Hockey.
I'll say golf.
golf.
You can't bet golf. in
People
pro line.
can bet golf. Full line?
No,
Okay.
Hockey.
So okay, I want to say hockey. I think hockey,
Mm-hmm.
hockey, baseball,
Well, baseball's only summertime. It's like 5 months.
baseball, hockey. Sorry, I'm
Hockey.
like torn here. Oh, okay. Yeah, hockey makes sense because we're in Canada. Hockey, yeah.
Major League Baseball, number
It's
2.
baseball.
Oh, really?
Darn it.
70 million of the 300 million.
See, my gut was right.
Number 3,
Hockey then.
Hockey.
NHL hockey,
Okay.
60 million of the 300 million.
Soccer.
Okay.
Number 4,
Soccer.
Number 4,
No.
it's not tennis.
Can't bet tennis
It's
pro line.
tennis. I'm sorry.
you bet on tennis.
Tennis.
Soccer. I'm trying to think. Lacrosse. I don't know. I'm in Canada. Lacrosse. What is it?
NCAA football,
Oh, okay.
40 million.
Double. That's right. College.
Soccer.
Number 5,
Soccer.
Number 5 is World Cup. Soccer. Whatever.
MLS,
MLS. Okay.
25 million.
Wait, so not just MLS only? Not
MLS.
even you're over in Europe?
Stated MLS.
Oh.
Someone
Okay.
fact check.
Fact check.
Then Euro Soccer.
Yeah.
Premier League. EPL.
And so where do you think the NBA is predicted this year to fit between?
Right in between baseball and football.
I think it's going to be between, well, in Toronto, in Canada, I think under hockey.
No.
Sorry.
Really?
Yeah. I think below hockey.
Really?
So they predict its NBA is going to be somewhere between 20 to 40 million. So we're talking in between NCAA football and MLS soccer.
Oh, wow. So even much below. Okay, much below. Yeah, I don't think Canada is like, I mean.
Here's one thing to consider. There is an alternative to ProLine, which has been around forever, which is the online betting sites. Where
Which are promoted in Canada too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bet365 is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Right,
Those sites make crazy amounts.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So for online betting per year worldwide, it's in the billions.
For
Yeah,
sure.
clear- yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
5 billion.
In billions, I would say 10 billion.
4 billion. Good
4
job.
billion,
Easily.
wow.
4 bill. Now, that's been around forever. Reason why is there's I guess, some kind of charter written in 1960 in regards to betting in Canada. But the internet was introduced after that, and they've never updated it. So that's why they can't enforce it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why they can make it interactive where you can do it, and you can actually have it to your bank account.
Oh yeah, everyone has it in Canada. People at work do it.
Oh yeah, it's funny because I have guys in my office who every day, every morning, they're looking at like all these betting sites to figure out what's a guan.
So of the world's population for online betting, guess where Canada ranges?
In the world?
In-
Yeah,
Countries?
percentage wise. Canada's a country.
Oh, so
Of-
percentage of everybody. I'll
Right.
say maybe
25.
no. I'll say like 5%.
Yeah, they say between 7 to 14. 7 on the lower end, 14 on the higher end. So it's still, a respectable chunk. And here's a question: are people who have been doing this forever, are they now, because Proline's now legal in Canada, going to say, well, you know what? I'm no longer going to use those online betting sites.
Of course not.
Yeah, I don't know. So wait, Proline wasn't even allowed before in 1960? Is that what that whole thing?
No.
No,
so-
that's for
so-
online betting.
Online. So Proline.
So
Mhm.
with online betting,
Mm-hmm.
there was the reason why you can do online betting now
Yeah.
is because they can't
Enforce
can't enforce it.
Right.
Because of the charter that they wrote before is in 1960, before the internet was even invented. And that's why people can actually go online to a third party, to the UK or
to the
Antigua
States
or
wherever,
wherever,
and still do.
Yeah.
and have it offshore,
Yeah.
and it's still legal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they
Which-
promote stuff like on billboards when you drive into Toronto. It's like Bet365. I'm sure soon enough you're going to see the Raptors have some sort of
Affiliation. Probably
whether
be
it
on,
be Proline or
probably
whether
be-
it be
Probably
Proline-
already have it.
Proline will probably be on the Raptors jersey.
Yeah.
exactly right. Like it's gonna be
Next week.
promoted. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff on. But yeah, so
Yeah. So I want to take some time to send a special shout out, and I'm going to All right. TFC.
Very happy for that team.
Come on.
Oh my
Long
goodness.
time in the making.
Long time. I think who called it? Remember our first episode, I think, or second? We're talking about how like TFC should be making it into
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
further in.
That was our
because
very
team
first
is, Our
episode.
team is
Right.
good.
That
Like,
was
what's
me.
the problem? With MVP and everything, and wow, like now they're actually, yeah, I'm very happy. Good job.
and they might play Montreal in the next round.
Which
That'd
would
be a good one.
that would be beautiful.
Beautiful.
But for so far, so here we are. They're ahead the first leg. Without Pirlo though, and it's funny how Toronto is marketing this. I was picked up the Metro on the train, and they said players to watch, and it had Altidore, Giovinco, Bradley, right? Those three. And then when they said players to watch for the NYCFC, they had 4 players and their keeper, who I've never heard of before, right? And I'm thinking, like, why is it that in our own hometown
We don't
do a better job of promoting our own? If you go to New York, I'm pretty sure they're not going to say, yeah, let's promote more Toronto players than our own. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's weird.
That's Toronto though. Toronto's always try. I think it's a Canadian thing. We always try to promote like be fair and be whatever and be nice. Where other places are like F that. You know what I mean? Like they don't care.
They look after their own.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's been pretty much a decade now. And now we're after last year's early exit, about ready to turn that corner now and get out to second round and moving on. When we started, though, the expansion fee for the TFC when we started, take a guess where it was.
It's to create a team, like to make.
Yeah,
it
just for our expansion fee.
20 mil.
I'll say like
Close.
I'll say like I don't know 30,
Yeah, it was 10 mil.
10 mil. Okay.
Now TFC is the 4th valued brand in MLS soccer.
Wow.
Guess where we're at right now?
100 mil.
No.
80.
250.
250 million?
Pretty much a decade. And now we're turning the corner. We're only behind Seattle, who has an amazing fan
Yeah.
base, the Galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
and
Makes sense.
NYCFC.
Yeah.
So,
That's crazy.
I mean, it's nice to see that we started from so small,
Started from the bottom.
started from the bottom. Now we.
Now they're here. Champagne, pappy.
Yeah, so I mean, here we are, and when you think about the expansion, where we're at now with the league, and saying something to the league right now, what it was 10 million
10 years ago?
10 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
we're at 200 mil right now to get a franchise. So that's saying something to the league.
Yeah.
It's more than just inflation. That's actually saying something to the league in regards to its growing. And what I love about what's happening right now is this. There's a lot of people out there who follow soccer, football, I put in quotes, okay? They follow the La Liga, EPL, all the big leagues in Europe, okay? You ask them about the TFC, they have no idea what's going on. Like, they maybe know Giovinco, that's it. They have no nothing, right? Playoffs, and now that's at the start of the season. Here we are, playoffs started now, and it's at least piqued their interest after seeing, oh, wow, like they got the first round. So it's nice to see now you have people who otherwise would not even care, not even on their radar.
That's Toronto.
Right.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it's
Once
true.
they don't make the playoffs
It's
in a year or two,
bandwagon.
they'll be gone. Just like the Raptor
Bandwagon.
fans, they'll be gone.
But keep in mind, like, you know what? I think also with them having the new stadium, like, they did a lot
Right.
of rebranding and different things. Like,
Right.
that's kind of helped as well. And I'm seeing more advertising and marketing being pushed of their tickets and the games, whereas before I never saw anything TFC anywhere.
Right.
So I think a lot's been happening in terms of supporting more of our teams, and you know, like, the games are amazing. So like,
And TFC, they've tried. If you think about it, with the whole Jermaine Defoe, that that was a failed experiment, but they didn't give up. Right next year, boom, Giovinco and Altidore, and they already had
Yeah.
Bradley. I'm just saying, like, there's brand name players here that even if you don't care about the MLS, you know these players if you follow soccer.
yeah,
So I mean, like, it just, this year is very crucial, I think, for the franchise. Like you said, like, it's true. Toronto love a winner, and as long as they win this year, and at least, I'm not saying win it all, they get far enough. This is enough to carry over till next year
Trust
if we
me,
can
I
keep
mean,
the same
more-
team
yeah.
intact and keep building, because the stadium is nice, a lot of things in play. So we have to definitely show them some love.
absolutely. Yay! Jay's like, I don't clap for
Ooh,
Toronto
I'm clapping
teams.
for Toronto teams. No.
No, but you like TFC.
No, but he like-
though.
no,
You
he does.
TFC.
Come on, of course he
The-
does.
The only thing, I think
Hey,
the
if there
only-
wasn't
just can't be
Atlanta,
too
if there wasn't
happy.
Atlanta FC, I would be right in the.
And funny
the
thing is,
only
there is.
Toronto
There's one
team
coming.
that he likes is TFC. So you got
No. And the Leafs.
that's
Because Leaf
right.
fans
I
are
know-
actually
I forgot.
loyal.
And the
I'm a
Leafs.
Habs fan, and I'm saying I still like the Leafs.
Yeah,
because
that-
they're
that's
actual
that's right.
fans
Yeah, you actually
that'll
like the
stick through
Leafs.
thick and thin.
Yeah.
TFC. TFC.
Won't be here next year.
All right. So let's go into a little punted. And this off with, since we missed a week.
That was a crazy game on Sunday night, though. Whoo, that overtime game.
All these ties.
Yeah, there's been so much ties this year.
Yeah, 2 ties in one season. It's the last time I seen that.
Yo, I know the game in the morning. I'm like, it's a tie. Like, imagine waking up to watch that game or flying. No, I feel bad. They flew over the ocean to play and come home with a tie.
You want to know something really funny?
I'd be pissed.
Watch this. The last time there was 2 ties in the NFL season, the Indians were in the World Series and they lost.
No way. Are you serious?
The Indi-
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I think I read some article somewhere that stated that the last time '95
They're in the World
they were in the World
Series
when they played Florida.
and they lost.
and they
And there was
lost
2.
'96.
Imagine
Wow.
this happens again. Well, no tonight.
I guess we'll see. Anyways, that's just something I
Game
think I read.
6,
I don't know
Cubs.
We'll get a fact check on that eventually.
Yeah.
But that's what I read.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll just cover up the 2 weeks real quick, in and out.
All right.
All right, so we'll recap where we ended. Week 6, I guess that would have been.
Was it week 7?
It's week 7? Week 7.
Yeah.
Okay. It was Giants, Rams.
I
Yeah,
picked
that
the
makes sense.
Giants.
Nelly picked the Giants.
Yeah.
I picked the Rams.
Jay picked the Rams.
Yeah.
17-10.
The Rams were up 10-0 into the fourth quarter.
Nelly took that one.
Yeah.
Nelly.
You got punted?
Again, he states a game and he leads me on thinking I'm winning, and then all of a sudden, like, this is 2 straight weeks now.
All right, next, Detroit, Washington. Detroit won 20-17.
Yeah, I picked Washington.
Jay, you won taking Detroit?
He
Are
picked
you
Detroit.
sure?
He picked
Can I
Detroit.
say
I remember
punted?
that.
99.9%.
Positive.
Yeah, he picked.
All right, I'll
I
take
remember this
100%.
because
Go
we're
ahead.
talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Stafford.
punted.
It was a close game, man. It was a good game
You
too.
just got punted.
Next, Seattle, Arizona.
I took Arizona for
That was a 6-6
It was tied.
wow.
draw.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a horrible game.
That was
Call
a
that a
horrible
wash.
game. Oh my goodness. I was watching and I want to pull my eyes out. Oh, that game was awful.
It felt like cutting my toenails.
It
or
never
something.
ended. What's worse is that if you want a player in fantasy, you were upset because no one gave you points. You had zero. Like it was the worst performance ever. Fitzgerald. Anyways,
Yeah, it was bad.
that was a bad week for me in fantasy.
All right, next up, Philly, Minnesota. Philly won 21-10.
Yeah,
Jay,
My team
Philly won. Yeah.
punted, and that means I won the week.
Hey, you won the week.
we
yeah.
got a week winner.
What's the score?
I think that was 4-2.
4-2 for
That's
me now?
4-2. Yeah, that was 4-2.
Wow, that's
All right.
embarrassing.
That's 4-2.
How did I even let you win two? I'm very
Listen,
mad
stop
at
saying
myself.
let.
Very mad at myself.
I earned those twos.
All right, next week, this week
That just passed. Yeah.
that just passed.
Next week, this week.
You know
I've never
that.
been so confused in my life.
So believe it or not, usually it's you disagree on 3 or disagree on 4.
Mm-hmm.
This time you disagreed on 2.
Oh,
What?
wow. 2.
Only 2? Well, I think the games were kind of okay. Which ones?
Atlanta, Green Bay,
I picked Atlanta.
33-32 Atlanta.
I
Jay,
Atlanta. You picked Green Bay?
I picked Green Bay.
Green Bay sucks. No, they're not
I
that
picked
bad.
Green
They're just
Bay.
not performing.
I just thought Aaron Rodgers. I mean, and that game was close. They were up, and then Atlanta at the end. It was a close game.
Atlanta's playing very good.
Yeah, they are actually. Matt Ryan, maybe it could be his year. Could be his breakout year. He's always plays good in regular season.
Mm-hmm.
It's the playoffs that where he struggles.
all right. Now, on the Monday Nighter,
was 2 games, so
there
what-
was, watch.
No, but other game did we disagree on?
The other one,
Monday night, we agree?
there wasn't even a disagreement. It gets technical
both
here
got it right.
because someone didn't submit a pick for this game.
For Monday night?
Yeah, it was Jay. You didn't pick Tennessee or Jacksonville.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Hold on.
I picked Tennessee.
I picked Tennessee as well.
We both
What?
picked Tennessee.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
I picked Tennessee.
We
I know
both
you did.
picked Tennessee.
Hold on.
Do I really need to pull my phone out right now and
think you do.
embarrass
I
you
think
on
you
this
have to pull your
episode?
You do. I think you do.
'Cause I'll gladly send you the text message. It was before the game I sent it to you, too.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on
So-
Thursday, the Thursday
The
game.
Thursday night.
Last week Thursday.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so let's see here. Folks, again, he's old. Just let him be.
October 27th. So look at our dates here.
Let him be. Oh. Where is it?
One for the old guy.
Doesn't make sense.
Hold that, youngin. Hold that.
Hold on,
October
I'm gonna
27th.
find it. October 26th.
There's an L special delivery coming your way, my friend.
Oh, here it is. Thursday, 7:27 p.m. Hold that,
Hold
old
on.
guy.
Hold on.
Tennessee tonight.
Yeah, I picked Tennessee.
Look at that. You want to see? You go look at your text.
He did.
Oh,
Okay, so what 2 games?
You want to know why that happened?
Yeah.
Because you sent to us separate, right? That's why.
I sent what?
Remember,
Okay.
I asked for both
Right.
the whole thing, and you
Right.
sent it to me first,
Okay,
right?
so what
I
2
picked
games did we not?
So that's
agree
the
on?
only one. So
Well, I don't get
Another
it.
tie?
yeah, because there was a draw because there was none picked for that because.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm.
Okay, so we
So-
draw it again.
So technically, no. Technically, if you did take Tennessee
Mm-hmm.
and
And I had Philly. Or not Philly, I had
So we
Atlanta.
didn't have 2 different. We only had 1 different then.
you had Tennessee.
We only disagreed on one game.
On
that
one
week.
game then we did last week then. Okay,
Right.
so you won that game.
He
You won
won.
that week.
And for Nelly to verify, you can see my text if you
No,
want.
no, no.
Ah, we trust you.
I mean, I hope you're not cheating on punted. I mean, life's too short, bro. Life is way too short. Damn, so I'm down 5-2, people.
5-2.
Y'all
That's
send me some like love, yo. Send me some
Yeah.
positivity right now.
All right.
Let's
So for this week, we got 4 disagreements once again. New York Jets, Miami.
I got the Jets.
Yeah, Jay, you got the Jets. Nelly, you got Miami.
They're home. I mean, they're both bad. Like, God, come on. I mean, Miami's home. Miami plays better at home. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they'll win.
10L sucks. Next one.
Okay, next, Oakland, Denver.
Mm.
Nelly, you took Denver.
They have to
Jay, you
win this
took
game.
Oakland.
I took Oakland because they're playing very good. And in Oakland.
Yeah, but I mean, their QB's gonna have to go against my defense.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So
For sure.
he won't be doing no 500 yards like this week, like last week. That will not be happening.
No.
All right, next Baltimore, Pittsburgh. Nelly took Baltimore. Jay took Pittsburgh.
Baltimore.
Baltimore's home. They have and Pittsburgh have no Roethlisberger. He's out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, and they're playing in Baltimore. So
Well, I'll stick with my pick.
Yeah.
I feel like giving you another week.
Yeah, stop this.
You're so dumb.
All right, last New York Giants, Philly. Nelly took Giants.
Absolutely.
Jay took the Eagles.
The Eagles lost to Dallas. I mean, what are they? I'm joking. No, they're a good team. No, but I picked Giants
so
because
bad.
they're home, and I think, and Giants had a bye week. They're resting.
So what you do next time we do these picks? She's picking every home team. Okay, because that's the answer for everything.
No,
I'm not picking Dalton,
First of all, you
Flacco,
picked-
Cam, or anybody with the last name of.
Listen, I picked Giants because they had a bye week. They were rested. Everyone was in their bed on Sunday relaxing. So they're coming off a bye week. Typically when that happens, teams play very well. That's why I picked them. Are you okay?
okay.
Is that okay? Is that
That's
okay?
fine,
You
that's
sure? You sure? You sure?
Okay.
Love
I
both
thought
of
you were gonna bring the salsa thing out. No, you can't do it.
No,
Too
salsa.
late.
Salsa.
Too late.
Brought it up. You know you love it.
Cut that part out. I don't wanna hear
You know you
that.
love the salsa, yo.
Yeah, nonsense.
I'll do it right now in front of you right now.
Then
I'll
I'll walk
salsa
out.
up in here.
Better find yourself another podcaster.
Oh,
right.
man. All right, cool. And yeah, shout out to Mr. Dak Prescott for, you know,
yeah.
they were down by how much points, and he came back, and Tony Romo's job might be Kaepernick. Like, this could happen. Wow. Like, honestly, if they start Tony Romo, there might be like, this is going to be crazy. Let's see what happens.
Speaking as crazy, when I said it in week 1,
No, I didn't believe you.
everyone thought I was crazy.
I agree. Because it was week 1, week 2. But this gentleman, first of all, he was picked, what, round 4? Like, no one thought this guy would be anything. Like, who thought Dak Prescott will play this well in the NFL? If you
I
did, you're
did.
a liar.
I did.
In the draft?
No,
Hold
well,
up.
we're not talking
when
about
he was drafted,
Oh.
exactly. I'm trying to say, like, when he was drafted, like, enough teams did not draft him that could have used him this season right now.
Right.
And this guy is balling.
So
But again, his O line is awesome too. So
I'm going to ask this question I asked in week 1 or week 2. Ready? Does Romo get a spot back?
Does Terrence Ross make a jump shot?
honestly, I think Jerry Jones probably goes to bed with nightmares because I think Jerry Jones actually loves Tony Romo, and I think he emotionally wants him to play. But I think logically, you can't put him in. You can't.
So yes or no?
Oh gosh, this is pressure. If I was the head coach, I'm saying no. If that was me, but I'm not.
Will he get his job back? Yes or no?
He shouldn't.
Will he get his job back?
Oh, you sound
Yes
like Jerry
or
Jones.
no?
Exactly. Okay, so I think he will get his job back.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he will.
Jay,
I don't think he should.
will he get
But
his
I
job
think-
back?
No, he won't. Romo should be traded too. Immediately.
To the Browns. Can help them up a little bit.
So you say he won't get his job back?
No.
Okay,
won't.
you've come around.
Can't ruin a good thing. I'll come around?
No, you've come around.
No,
Oh, no.
But
Why?
I'm saying that if
Week
I'm the head
1,
coach-
you said, "Oh, for sure, he'll get his job back." Oh, for sure.
You did. Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're 7-1 or whatever the record is, no, why would you give him a job
I
back?
mean, I wouldn't, but I don't know. Jerry's weird, man. Jerry's a weirdo. I don't know. Like Jerry,
Jerry's world.
We just live in
honestly,
it.
Yeah.
it's up to Jerry. But I think honestly, if I'm Romo, I want to go back in the field because if I go and we lose, I feel like an idiot. So if I'm Tony Romo, I'm like, Dak, you hold it, and if you ever need help, I'll come in. Like if I'm Tony Romo, I'm pushing Dak. I mean, I'm getting paid,
Yeah.
right?
I'm sure that's
Like-
how NFL QBs really think.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying,
No, I know. I agree with you, but I'm saying, like,
I'm
I'm
saying
sure
if I was
Romo's
Tony-
like, screw this.
yeah.
I'm Carmelo Anthony.
All right. So call that a wrap. Season Rookies podcast.
The most confusing episode I've ever been in. I'm not even gonna lie.
All right, Sprez.
Jay.
Nelly.
It's punted.
What? It's not punted. Episode 14? Can we do that?
That'll work too.
Okay.
We're out.